This program is sponsored by Dr. Cynthia Maddox and Mrs. Melita Scott. Financial freedom is just a phone call away. Call Dr. Maddox and Mrs. Scott at 844-542-3535. 844-542-3535.
Are you looking to age gracefully? Meet Isagenix, an innovative herbal supplement designed to target the ultimate sources of aging within our cells, telomeres. Healthy aging really starts by keeping our cells healthy. To do that, we need to protect our telomeres. So what are telomeres exactly? Telomeres are protective end caps on our DNA. Think of them like the plastic caps on your shoelaces that prevent them from unraveling. As we age, our telomeres naturally begin to shorten. Things like oxidative stress, an unhealthy diet, and poor lifestyle choices can accelerate telomere shortening. When used as part of an Isagenix system, Isagenix provides powerful healthy aging benefits such as youthful vitality and energy, vital organ support, healthy immune system support, and more. It does this by supplying the body with a powerful blend of complex vitamins and botanicals uniquely designed to offer both telomere and antioxidant support. It includes ingredients like milk thistle, turmeric, green tea, ashwagandha, grapeseed, bilberry, and so much more. Getting these benefits is easy. Just take 2 soft gels twice daily, or even better, take as part of the Complete Essentials with Isagenix vitamin and mineral packs. Start incorporating Isagenix into your daily routine as part of your healthy change.
This program is sponsored by Dr. Cynthia Maddox and Mrs. Melita Scott. Financial freedom is just a phone call away. Call Dr. Maddox and Mrs. Scott at 844-542-3535. 844-542-3535.
Hi, I'm Dr. Plant, and I want to take just a few moments to explain a challenge we are all facing, male and female, dealing with hair thinning. Now, as we age and as we damage our hair through daily routines of coloring, blow drying, and even brushing, our hair is under extreme pressure. And there are certain things we can do to help address this naturally and effectively. Here at Isagenix, what we have done is we've been able to formulate a product utilizing novel dietary ingredients that have been shown to help improve hair growth and limit hair thinning. This powerful combination of products has been shown to decrease hair thinning by over 32% and actually increase novel hair growth by 37% over the course of 2 months. Now, why is this so impactful and how does this work? As I mentioned before, utilizing a novel dietary ingredient of banana stem extract, we've been able to utilize this to help limit the impact DHT, a common hormone in males and females, has on our hair follicles. You see, the hair follicle goes through 2 large transitions: the anagen stage, the growth stage, which lasts in our youth anywhere from 7 to 10 years, growing long, thick hair, and the telogen stage, a dormant stage to where the hair follicle dies and waits usually 2 to 3 months to grow anew. As we age, that anagen, that growth stage, becomes shorter and shorter and shorter, till eventually it may only be a week or 2 weeks long. And that telogen stage just continues to be a bigger part of our hair cycle. By limiting the impact of DHT on the hair follicle, it allows for a longer growth stage, that anagen stage, giving us the ability to have thicker, fuller hair. Now, this extract is also a combination of other natural, powerful ingredients, including vitamins and other herbs to help support thicker, fuller hair. To do this, you simply take 2 tablets in the morning and 2 tablets in the evening. And over consistent time, you can see tremendous results of helping you get thicker, fuller hair.
This program is sponsored by Dr. Cynthia Maddox and Mrs. Melita Scott. Financial freedom is just a phone call away. Call Dr. Maddox and Mrs. Scott at 844-542-3535. 844-542-3535.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, as you heard Gerald talk about, we're going to talk about land banking. And so we are familiar with the four ways to earn income. And many of us have seen Robert Kiyosaki and are familiar with the cash flow quadrant. Tonight we're going to focus on the I of that quadrant. And so what I want you to understand as we go into this land banking, so you understand what, how, why, and the impact it can have, I want you to understand you can be in the E quadrant, the S quadrant, or the B quadrant. It doesn't matter where you are right now, but the information I'm going to share with you right now, you can still take advantage of it today. And that's what's so powerful. Many of us didn't realize that it's even available, let alone that we could actually take advantage of it. And you'll see what wealthy people have been doing for years and years and years. So going forward, let me show you that. Let me do this one thing, and then we'll get going here. All right, so let's talk about Wealth Max and our wealth generation education strategies. This is where you get your money making money for you. So you get the unlimited consultations with real wealth experts. These are professional analysis to develop the best wealth plan for you and your family. We talked about a couple weeks ago, self-banking. That's a private reserve account, and it's the best way to save, grow, and protect your money tax-free with no risk of loss. So that's one of the key elements that they work with. And then tonight we're talking about land banking, and that's real estate investing. That's buying land for 20 to 40% below market value, and we now add a caveat there without even having to write a check for it. That's powerful. So these are the same strategies used by the wealthy, and that's what we want you to clearly understand tonight. So land banking is for true asset diversification. Now, Will Rogers said, don't wait to buy land and wait. Okay, and that's what we're talking about. So how do you become a landowner? What is land banking? It's one of the safest ways to grow your money. You can buy at an average of 20 to 40% below market value. You're buying segments instead of having to buy it all in terms of the land, and you invest like the wealthy. See, one of the things that happens is, why should I invest in land? Well, because they stopped making it a long time ago, and it can become a tremendous asset. I'm going to show you why. It's something where you don't have to risk your future with bad investments. You can absolutely buy land. So why buy land? Well, number one, it's in high demand. And see, basic supply and demand makes California real estate, and that's where the land we're talking about is right now, California real estate market, the most aggressive in the nation. Of all the land in California, 82% is protected wild land, and literally will never be developed, and 10% is already developed. That only leaves 8% available for farming and development. Then the other reason why you buy land is for performance. On average, people are realizing double-digit annual returns. MWR Financial's experts have studied over 9,000 property sales over the last 17 years, and trends continue to predict, consistent growth. It's also diversification that holds its value. See, the stock market has its shares of ups and downs, and we all know the dangers that can ensure when you don't diversify. When you add land to your portfolio, you're adding a tangible asset that always has value. See, it's real estate protected by a deed historically proven to be stable and sustainable investment. The other reason why you want to buy land is because you want to buy low and sell high. See, the key to growing wealth is in terms of investment property is bought with low money, so you're buying low, and then you later sell it for exponentially more. So when you choose an investment that adheres to this basic principle, peace of mind follows. You're not worrying because you know you have security. Now, one of the things that happens, why buy land? Well, its economic projections predict more growth. California maintains its title as the world's 8th largest economy. Southern California alone has moved up to rank number 16th in the world's largest economy. The state of California continues to project growth in both population and economy. More growth means higher demand. Multi-millionaires are doing something right. If so, they say if you want to be successful, find out what the successful people are doing and doing exactly what they do. Well, listen to this. Multi-millionaires, this is what they're doing. They've been buying land. They've been land banking forever. See, but most individuals can only imagine purchasing land in such volumes like a Ted Turner or a Stan Kroenke who owns the Rams, who's going to the Super Bowl. So the owner of the Rams going to the Super Bowl land banks. So, but like them, we locate properties in the path of growth and we make them available to you just like that. And you're in the game doing what they do. That's what our wealth experts do. They absolutely locate the growth and let you buy the segment so you don't have to try to buy the whole thing. Now, less worry about economic volatility is another reason to buy land. Most of our land parcels are held for 7 to 10 years before being sold for profit. Knowing you need to wait for growth actually means less worrying about the current market. That means less time wondering, should I sell now or not? Okay? Then finally, why do you want to buy land? Because land creates generational wealth. See, now think about this. Do you worry about how your estate will be distributed or that your loved ones will go through their inheritance too quickly? Land is a sustainable legacy plan. It isn't liquid, making it harder for beneficiaries to spend too quickly, and more than likely it will grow in value. We know where growth will happen. See, extensive studies have been done and are being conducted to predict what areas will boom next. Just ask the big box retailers because they know where it's going to go. For example, early growth indicators include construction of new schools, fire stations, and churches. See, land on the fringe of these areas is often next to develop. Land can also be bought without a loan. Remember when I said you can buy land without writing a check for it? You can actually buy the land with an existing IRA or 401k without any additional funds needed and with no tax consequences. And the MWR experts will handle the whole process for you, of course. And you can buy land with cash too. That's always available as well. So let's talk about why they pick California. Well, number one, it's the largest population in the U.S. with nearly 40 million people and growing. And I think after this winter storm that's going through, we're going to get, this is why we keep getting more and more people, because I won't even tell you what the weather's been like here in Southern California. California is adding in excess of one new city the size of Bakersfield, which is over 325,000 people, to over 400,000 people every year. The population projected is to reach 50 million by the year 2030. Eighth largest economy in the world with a 1.89 trillion GDP, just behind Italy and ahead of Brazil and Spain. There's limited availability of unusable land. That's what you see here, and this is the area that is focused on. Because the ocean is there, and there's only this. The mountains are here, so the flat land is right here that's buildable. So now watch this. How land banking works. Listen to how it works. Land in the path of growth is where it all begins. Number one, you want to acquire select pre-developed land in the path of a major metropolitan center. Then number two, you want to wait for its value to mature. Then number three, you want to sell it for a significant profit in the future. Now, something that's going to have an impact on Southern California land and where this land banking is happening is that in Los Angeles, the 2028 Olympics is coming to Los Angeles. That's going to bring with it an $11.2 billion economic boom. So I want you to realize and recognize that there's some major things happening here. See, land banking, and this is when you want to find out, is it right for you? So land banking is right for you if you are looking for a long-term stable investment. It's also right for you if you're recovering from a stock market loss. It's also right for you if you're wanting an investment you can understand, or you're needing peace of mind about retirement, or you're tired of worrying about economic volatility, or you're worried about how your estate will be distributed, or you are someone without a sustainable legacy plan, or you're holding $40,000 or more in a qualified account, a portfolio account, or you have it in cash. That's the way you know that land banking is right for you. Now, how can you buy land too? Well, you can do it with cash. We talked about that, but you can also do it with your retirement accounts. Your traditional IRAs are self-directed IRAs. You know, your IRAs, your Roth IRAs, your SEP IRAs, simple IRAs, your 401k, 403b, defined benefits account. You have other funding sources like trust, ESAs, the 529 plan, or 1031 exchanges. So there's a myriad of ways that you can buy land without having to actually physically write a check for it or give up your cash for it necessarily. So what happens is you want to schedule a consultation so you can talk with the experts and then see what it is and then see where it may fit in for you. People have been blown away that they literally got involved with MWR Financial. Most to make more money on top of what they're currently doing. Some, they looked at it as, okay, if I can make a little extra money, that'd be great, but I also want to improve my credit, or I want to get out of debt, or I want to increase my take-home pay, and that's all they thought it was going to be. But then when they found out that not only can they get a PRA, but they had the ability to buy land, and they were able to diversify their portfolio, they have it in the path of growth, and they're like, well, my goodness, I'm already buying it for 20 to 40% below market, and we only sell when we know we're going to make a substantial profit. This is fantastic, and I didn't even have to write a check for it. That is one of the powerful places and why MWR Financial is so special. Now, have you ever said, if I had known then what I know now, life would be different today? See, we've all said that, so we don't want you to say, oh, man, had I known I would have bought that California real estate. If I'd have known they were going to have 50 million people living there, if I'd have known that they're building a city of 300,000 people or more every single year, man, and then I'm on the fringes of that, and I own that land that used to be flat, nothing. Maybe it was just a bunch of orange groves or something like that, and then now people live here, they work here, this is great, and I own that land, and I was able to sell it for a huge profit. That's the difference, and now you know. And we always say, if you know better, you'll do better. So what is your 10-year vision? Where are you going to be in the next 10 years? I want you to understand, dreams don't work unless you do. So that's all we have to do is put it to work. So this is one of the areas we focus right on the I quadrant, the investment quadrant, and that's one of the areas of how you can make money. So I don't care if you're starting as an E and becoming an S with MWR Financial, or you go from S and or E and then become a big business owner with the B side, but we can take care of the I side right away. Some of you are sitting there right now tonight and didn't even realize it, and now you can take advantage of it. That's the power of what we do. So I truly believe that if the promise is made clear, the price you pay to get there is easy. And at MWR Financial, all you have to do is go out and dream big, aim high, and you'll have a chance to live free. And that's what we all want, is that freedom to do what we want, when we want, where we want, for however long we want, and have the things that we want to have. So I am so super excited about what's happening here at MWR Financial, and the time to act is now. See, take control of your financial future today, because that's what so many people are doing. That's why we begin to sweep the nation. And as you do that, as you move from that E to the S to the B to the I, as you do that, we not only will see you at the top and see you on the beaches of the world, but we'll also see you at the bank. And I want you to know something. At the MWR Financial Bank, they won't just count our money. They'll weigh it. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great evening. I'm going to say goodbye for now.
This program is sponsored by Dr. Cynthia Maddox and Mrs. Melita Scott. Financial freedom is just a phone call away. Call Dr. Maddox and Mrs. Scott at 844-542-3535. 844-542-3535.
Old. Broke. Well, that's not good. Seriously, though, this is where millions and millions of people are headed if something doesn't change now. And that's why we created the Private Reserve Account, a simple way for mainstream Americans to secure their retirement, protect their loved ones, and fund their dreams along the way. Here's how it works. Imagine creating your own banking alternative. And not just some ordinary bank, but the ultimate bank. Think about that for a minute. if it's your bank, what benefits would you give yourself? It would be a bank where your savings account actually grows by being linked to stock market gains so you can benefit from those big rallies. And as your money grows, the gains are locked in, so no more of those scary drops. That's a win-win. You'd be able to access the growing value of your account anytime you want for any reason you have. No taxes, no qualifications, no questions asked. After all, it's your money. Oh, did we mention no taxes? And since it is your bank, you'd be earning the interest on the money you borrow from yourself while you pay yourself back. What? Let's keep going. You would have no early withdrawal penalties, unlimited contributions, and a college planning fund with no restrictions. When properly structured, your bank could pay off your mortgage in half the time, could provide living benefits for critical and terminal illness. And if something ever happened to you, your ultimate bank would be transferable to your heirs tax-free. Seems impossible, right? Nope. You just didn't know that the wealthy have been doing this for years. Now you're wondering, so why doesn't everyone open a private reserve account? Exactly. The real question is, why don't you? Contact your financial representative today to set up your private reserve account and help put a stop to America's retirement crisis. We're with you all the way.
Hello, my name is Sarah Richter, and I'm Senior Manager of Product Education at Isagenix. And today I want to talk to you all about Celatois, our new skincare line that is scientifically supported, clinically tested, results-oriented, and really just a lush, premium skincare line that I know you all are gonna love. So want to take you through all the details, the products, the main ingredients, what makes it special, the science, all of it. So let's get to it. All right, starting with what sets Celatois apart? Why Celatois? What makes it special, unique, and able to be a top-notch skincare line? Well, there's a few things. Starting with the science. Good skincare has to be based on good science. And with Celatois, we absolutely made sure this was true. So we selected ingredients that have already good clinical evidence behind them, what's known to work, what's recommended by dermatologists, what is in medical grade products that are typically only available through dermatologists or say your med spas. So we wanted to make really effective, really good skincare. So we looked at the science. We also worked with Korean skincare scientists to put the whole line together. Reason being, Korean skincare scientists are some of the best, if not the best in the world when it comes to advanced skincare technologies, ingredients, and just knowing what to do to make it really good. So we worked with the best of the best when it comes to skincare science. And then also, and we're going to look at some really great results in just a sec, but we do have clinical evidence for Celatois itself. There are 2 studies already that show, yes, Celatois does work at improving markers of skin health and making skin look vibrant, young, and healthy. So really good science behind Celatois. Also, it's a really easy to follow regimen. It's just 4 products, cleanse, treat, and moisturize. So that's going to be really great for maybe those skincare newbies who don't really have a routine. Maybe, you know, if they're lucky, they wash their face with a bar of soap, but not much else going on. So a really just non-intimidating skincare line, if you will. Really easy, those 4 products. But then also on the other side of the spectrum, for those skincare gluttons out there, I consider myself one, but those who just love skincare products will always be buying skincare products. Just can't stop. This is a great line to incorporate with others. They layer beautifully. It's definitely Celatois can serve as your core, but it's absolutely okay to use other products alongside. So really great, can serve both your skincare newbie, but also your skincare connoisseur. Also, these products are really clean, which we're going to talk about as well. Super clean, but also super effective. And sometimes that combination doesn't go together. You know, you can have really clean products, but they don't usually have very effective ingredients sometimes. So with Celatois, we're absolutely combining clean with effectiveness. And then also, and so important to skincare, they feel luxurious. They are, dare I say, fun to use. They go on beautifully, they absorb beautifully, they glide on smooth. They really just instantly leave your skin feeling fresh, supple, soft, beautiful. I mean, it really is an instant glow. So really great texture and feel to these products. Also very exclusive to Isagenix, our collagen elixir, and now the combination with the Celotois and the collagen elixir. We've already got great skincare results or skin benefits with the collagen elixir for a year now. We've seen amazing results from people all over the world by having this daily shot of marine collagen peptides. Now combining it with Celotois, it's the ultimate in the inside out beauty, right? Where you feed your body from within with the marine collagen peptides, and then you treat your skin topically with the Celotois. Really great combination, and I can't wait to see all the wonderful results we are going to see from this combination. Watch out. And then lastly, it's high end, it's effective, it's right up there with medical grade products that you get from your dermatologist, but yet it's a more affordable price. And this is important because there's a lot of good skincare out there, but there's a lot of really expensive skincare out there. So we wanted to bring really top-notch products, but at a more realistic price that more people are going to be able to get into their routine on a regular basis. So really great value. So let's look at the results. Really great results. I mean, first, just looking at those before and afters, absolutely you see the reduction in the appearance of those fine lines and wrinkles, but also in this clinical trial, this was daily use of Celotois for 8 weeks. And after 4 weeks, they saw a 74% increase in skin moisture in the participants, just after 4 weeks. Really great skin marker. That's what you want with the skincare line, to see that skin moisture increase. So great results after 4 weeks, and then even better after 8 weeks, skin moisture continued to improve or increase, and it increased by 109%. So a continued improvement in that marker of skin health. Really great results. And then also, all participants, 100 participants in this study reported that they did notice a reduction or an improvement in the appearance of their fine lines and wrinkles. And when we look at the before and after, that's really not surprising. So really great clinical evidence with this study. Then, speaking of the Celotois collagen elixir combo, we did do an in-house pilot trial to look at the combination and to see what results. And look what we have here. Really great visible results that we can see with these before and afters. And this was after 4 weeks. Again, just 4 weeks, daily use, the Celotois line, and 1 collagen elixir per day. Really great results. And what I love here too, calling all you males out there, as you can see, we do have a male participant in these results before and afters. And that's just great testament to, yes, guys need good skincare too. And so absolutely, this is a line for both females and males. So get some Celotois, guys. Really, really good results. Outstanding. And then also from this study with Celotois and collagen elixir, more great results. 71% of participants noticed an improvement in their skin elasticity and firmness. 78% noticed an improvement in their skin texture. 85% noticed more radiant skin. And then 92% reported just overall healthier looking skin. Again, really great results to have right away. So let's go into each of the products. As I mentioned, Celotois is 4 products. Not too much, but just enough. It can be your entire routine, or it can be one that is incorporated into other or alongside other products. But we have our moisture balancing cleanser, our advanced use serum, the restorative eye treatment, and then the firming cashmere cream, which I do love all the names of these products because they fit so well. And they really do start to tell that story of what these products do. And I think I mentioned, but a simple way to kind of break it down, step 1 is you cleanse with the cleanser. Step 2, you treat, which is actually 2 products with the advanced use serum and the restorative eye treatment. And then step 3 is you moisturize or hydrate with that firming cashmere cream. So really simple. So let's go through each of these products and the ingredients, starting with our moisture balancing cleanser. Now, the thing with cleansers, pretty self-explanatory. You want it to cleanse, right? We need to cleanse our skin, get it as fresh and clean as we can. However, though, a lot of cleansers, to do that, they also strip your skin of its moisture, and they can leave you a little dry. So we wanted to make a wonderfully moisturizing or moisture balancing cleanser that still does the job, cleanses your skin, but it doesn't strip your skin of moisture. So we absolutely accomplish that. And some of these main ingredients in this cleanser that help with that. So on the cleansing side, we're using qualia and then citric acid, which is a natural alpha hydroxy acid. These ingredients really help with the effectiveness of cleansing and a light exfoliation. Really good. And it does the job, I will tell you. As somebody who, likes my makeup and wear it regularly, I know a thing or two about cleansers that work or that don't work. So this absolutely does the job. Cleanses your face. But then on the other side, we've got our botanical blend and the Cereposum. And these help in the, maintaining the hydration, improving your radiance, leaving you feeling hydrated. And really the Cereposum, which I want to talk about a little bit more because it's really cool. And actually this is in all of the Celatoi products, but in that cleanser especially, it plays a big part in helping keep the skin hydrated while still cleansing. So Cereposum, when I said advanced skincare technology, this is one of them. So we're utilizing nanotechnology here. And what this does when it comes to this ingredient is it helps in the absorption, and it helps with deeper absorption, better absorption into the skin. And how it achieves that is that basically, as you can see here, simplified version, but it's plant stem cells encapsulated in ceramides. Ceramides, known to retain skin moisture, very good ingredient for hydration and protecting our skin moisture barrier. So on itself, ceramides are great. But then even cooler is here we are using it as the encapsulation for plant stem cells. Plant stem cells have a few benefits for skin, but they're very protective. They help with overall luminosity. I mean, they have their own hand in helping keep our skin healthy. So great to use. And here we're using stem cells from sea fennel and sea holly. Reason being is that these are coastal plant stem cells. And because they grow in relatively harsh conditions, their extracts are quite potent and really good. And they're known for skincare. So really cool ingredient here. Again, it's moisturizing, it's protective, but then because of that nanotechnology, it really gets in there into those layers of the skin where you want it and where it can really go to work in helping with the skin barrier moisture or skin moisture barrier, excuse me. Really cool ingredient. And as I said, Cereposum is in all of the Celatoi products. Really great. And then also the botanical blend. As I mentioned, this is also in the cleanser. It's also in every Celatoi product. So again, this is across the board. And here, this is definitely inspired by our Korean experts and skincare scientists. They do know a thing or two when it comes to botanicals for skin and beauty. So we're using green tea, licorice root, lavender, thyme, rosemary, turmeric, and Panax ginseng. And really natural phytonutrients, natural antioxidants, a really great botanical blend to just round out all of our formulas. And as I said, in all of the Celatoi products. All right, let's talk about the advanced use serum. As I said, this is step one in treating your skin. Okay, so advanced use serum and then the restorative eye treatment, which we'll talk about, they're very similar, but these are really our heavy hitters, if you will, or our hero products that are here to treat your skin. And what is it, or what's the treatment? Well, it's helping your skin to stay youthful and vibrant. Because of the ingredients that we're using, it absolutely is going to help achieve that. So all of the main things, when we think about what's going to keep our skin as beautiful and as youthful looking as it can be, it really is about reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, helping with your skin elasticity, your firmness, your tone, your texture, all of those big things that really do lead to looking, youthful and glowing, or looking a little dull and sagging. So advanced use serum, absolutely. I mean, we can call this our wrinkle youth crusader, if you will. So what makes this special? We already talked about this does have cereposum in the botanical blend, but what's different here is the biofirm complex. Really cool ingredient, as well as our peptide blend, which let's talk a little bit more about both of those. So biofirm complex, really unique combination here. And this really is going to help set Celotois apart because we've got 5 growth factors, five, not just 1 or 2. And what are growth factors? Well, growth factors are really important proteins in our body. They're all throughout our body and all of our cells, including our skin cells. And basically what they do is they instruct or direct the skin in staying young and vibrant and looking healthy. So really important. So absolutely 5 growth factors. And here's the thing too with growth factors, they can come from human sources, animal sources. So we didn't want to do that. We wanted to leave the ick factor out. So we are getting these through biotechnology, results in a more stable, reliable, and just a little bit more ethical or, non-ick factor source. So really great, 5 growth factors, but then it's not just growth factors. Biofirm also has snow algae from the Swiss Alps. And this is a natural carotenoid that is known to provide skin protection, really a great skincare ingredient with the snow algae. And then also we have these other rejuvenating nutrients, vitamin B9 ferment, so vitamin, and then amino acid, acetylglutamine. So this is a great rounded out combination to support firmness, luminosity, and as I said, really the main things when it comes to looking young and vibrant. Really great complex here with our biofirm. And then peptides, our peptide blend. You really can't have good skincare without having peptides. So of course, we had to use peptides. And what are peptides? Well, they are short chains of amino acids. Our body needs it as the building blocks of protein in the skin. It's no different. Our skin needs these to do what it needs to do and really do what it needs to do when it comes to appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So these are absolute soldiers when it comes to helping with the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So absolutely, we are using peptides. All right, let's talk about the restorative eye treatment. As I said, pretty similar to the advanced use serum in that it's got the biofirm complex, it's got the peptide blend, it's got the botanical blend, cereposum, but it also has a different ingredient or an additional ingredient, squalane, which squalane, it's coming from sugarcane. And this is another well-known evidence-based ingredient that really helps with the hydration and plumping areas of your skin and helping with the reduction of fine lines and wrinkles. So of course, we had to put it in our restorative eye treatment. And this is a really great eye cream in that it's a perfect texture, wonderful texture, but yet also too, it goes on really easy. It's got a really nice metal applicator, and just that itself helps with reducing puffiness, and it just glides on beautifully. As I said, all of these products glide on beautifully. Absolutely. I mean, the serum, I love the serum. To go back to the serum for just a sec, serums are great, but sometimes they can be too sticky. Either they're too watery or they're too sticky. And I'm going to go back up here so I'm not confusing everybody. They're too sticky or they're too watery. So with our serum, it's like right in the middle, absolutely perfect. And then another thing too, as I mentioned, layering it with other products, it just goes like a dream. I just love it. It's also a really cool blue color, and that's just coming from the natural ingredients, the botanicals, the vitamins, the snow algae, actually, they all have their own natural coloring. And so together results in this nice, cool blue color, but just really great. So back to the eye cream. Like I said, really moisturizing, helps with reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Really great treatment, really great eye treatment, and especially with the advanced use serum. Great treatment products. All right, let's talk about the firming cashmere cream. I love all the names, but I especially love this name, cashmere, firming cashmere cream, because it feels like cashmere. I don't think cashmere is buttery, but this is buttery moisturizing cream. Kind of reminds me of marshmallow fluff. I just love it. I mean, it's almost bouncy, but it goes on beautifully. So here, we've already covered all the ingredients, but Cereposum, it's got the botanical blend, it's got the peptide blend, which is great. So you're getting peptides all over the face, but then also we're using other everyday essentials when it comes to good skincare and good moisturizers. So we are using hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid absolutely is great for retaining skin moisture, again, protecting that skin moisture barrier. So of course we're using hyaluronic acid, and then also shea butter to just help with the richness and a really hydrating cream. What I love about this one too is that it's rich, thick somewhat, but it's not too much. Again, it can be used during the day. It can be used under makeup. It doesn't leave your face looking too shiny that some creams can do. Just a really, really great moisturizing cream. And you know, when you think about it, it's that last step and it kind of locks everything in, really helps with protecting your skin from the environment, and then just keeping it super, super hydrated and just feeling beautiful. So wonderful firming cashmere cream. Okay, now this chart here, I know it's kind of a lot, but kind of if we're looking at the whole line and wondering, okay, what ingredients are in what, here we have it. So as I mentioned, Cereposum and the botanical blend, those are in all the products. The Biofirm complex is in our treatment products, the advanced use serum, the restorative eye treatment. The peptide blend is in all the products but the cleanser, right? Because you want all these great ingredients to stay on your face. So they're most important in these other products. So peptide blends in our serum, the eye treatment, and the cashmere cream. And then we have those other additional ingredients that are in the respective products where it makes sense. And we also too, we have really other great resources that you'll be able to take a look at this or you know, get it down, and not that you even have to memorize it. And also too, I do want to make the point, the reason why we've repeated these ingredients, I mean, for one, they're really good. And that's what's going to make this line, this set, so effective at supporting our skin and making it look young, beautiful, vibrant. But also too, you know, it does allow, even if somebody say only uses the serum and the eye treatment, you're getting great products, great ingredients, but there too, using the whole line, you're getting even more. So this line absolutely can be, you know, you can pick out individual products and use them as you like, but as we know, and then also looking at the clinical evidence results that we have, you're going to get the best benefit from using the whole line, right? In Isagenix, we absolutely believe in systems. So this is a great system, but an easy one. Okay, I mentioned clean. This is a clean line, 100% vegan, animal cruelty free, right? Leaping Bunny certified, dermatologist tested. So we've had it reviewed by dermatologists to make sure that everything we're using, all that we're doing is on point. We're not using any artificial fragrances or dyes. There's no parabens, sulfates, phthalates, or any crazy ingredients that are not good to have in skincare. And that might be in your mass produced or your, you know, mass produced products. And then also, as already mentioned, third-party clinically tested. I mean, come on. What more do you want? Really, really great certifications, and just shows that we made sure that, you know, we crossed all the boxes that you want to cross or check when it comes to making great skincare, but that's also super, super clean. Clean yet effective. All right, where to learn more? We have a great toolkit on Isagenix Business. We've got product info sheets. We've got a great cheat sheet, as you can see there. We've got other videos. We've got articles. We've got a podcast. We really do have a lot. So whether you want to know a lot or a little or nothing, we have you covered. Or you can just get the Celochoa products and just start enjoying. But like I said, so excited for Celochoa. We've really done it this time with a premium, high-end, effective, clinically supported skincare line that is just gonna, again, keep us all looking so beautiful, young, vibrant, and just with the healthiest skin we can get. Thanks, everybody.
Recently, we have discovered that the science of human aging is really pretty simple. We age because our cells divide and our telomeres get shorter. What's a telomere? Well, to answer that, let's zoom into a human's 100 trillion cells. Every cell contains a nucleus with genes and chromosomes. If you zoom in further, you see that the chromosomes are made up of DNA molecules that are 100 million bases long, coiled up like a slinky. There are long, repetitive sequences of DNA at the end of each of our chromosomes. These sequences are called telomeres. When a cell divides, the genetic material inside that cell needs to be copied. This is called DNA replication. During this process, enzymes that replicate a strand of DNA are unable to continue replicating all the way to the end, which causes the loss of some DNA. And the ends, if you remember, are where the telomeres are. At birth, we have about 10,000 bases. But as we age and our cells divide again and again, we lose those bases. And at 5,000 bases, we begin to die of old age. As telomeres get shorter, humans begin to experience the general effects of aging. Loss of muscle, failing memory, poor eyesight, lack of energy, and slower recovery after exercise. The bottom line is this: when cells divide, telomeres shorten. And bad things happen when telomeres get short. Research we completed in 1997 established that humans also have an enzyme called telomerase that can lengthen telomeres. This research was so significant that in 2009, it was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. I lead a team of scientists pursuing this line of research, and we are virtually the only scientists pursuing it. Our recent collaboration with John Anderson's 30 years of formulating experience is yielding results beyond anything we have ever experienced. It won't be surprising to see many companies trying to enter this space and begin marketing products touted to support telomeres. But I know from my research, not all telomere products are the same. One company is leading the way with a complete system that not only addresses the causes of aging, but also provides a credible product system to effectively support healthy telomeres. This remarkable research may one day reveal the secret of living a longer, healthier life. I am grateful for the opportunity I've had to share it with you.
Contact the person who shared this video with you.
This program is sponsored by Dr. Cynthia Maddox and Mrs. Melita Scott. Financial freedom is just a phone call away. Call Dr. Maddox and Mrs. Scott at 844-542-3535. 844-542-3535.
This is a paid program, sponsored by Dr. Cynthia Maddox and Melita Scott. For more information, please call 844-542-3535. That's 844-542-3535. Once again, 844-542-3535.